guys, this is Vivian, and this is the continuation of my then and now journey. This is part 8 of my transformation journey. So in this segment, there are 3 videos, and the first one's June 30th, and I talk about in this segment, don't let small things defeat you. So on this day, I had swollen feet, swollen legs, and I got up and I got up and just start moving, right? And so if small things are going to defeat you, you don't want to let small things defeat you. You know, that's a small thing. I got up late that day, but I got up and I started working on my business because, there was no exercises to be done because I couldn't put shoes on. But, I just continued on. And so that's what the first video is about. Now, I'm going to make another preamble video for the next one and the next one. So just enjoy this one. It's only like 10 minutes long. Have at it. And I'll see you on the next video. All right, bye-bye. Good morning. It's almost 10 o'clock. But, and I almost didn't get on today because, sometimes your body fights you. And sometimes you have to listen. So this morning, I didn't go to bed until like 3 a.m. Busy trying to get some stuff done with my business and all of that. But, even though there are those out there that said, if you're an entrepreneur, you don't sleep, I disagree because when I don't sleep, my body fights me. And so, while they are the people that are, they say that, and they're very successful people. However, for me, I didn't get enough sleep, so my body decided that, okay, fine, I'm gonna make you swell up and be in pain all day. All right, great. But even though that happened, I don't let that defeat me. That's one of the things that sometimes people, when they get in pain or something not as, I can't, the words are escaping me. Anyway, when you are in pain, physically, mentally, whatever it is, sometimes, people back away and they start letting that control their lives and defeat them. But what I decided was, even though, yes, I'm actually still in pain, but you know what? I'm not letting that defeat me because I know I can still do stuff. There are certain things I couldn't do this morning, but it's okay. I'll take care of that and I'll do it tomorrow. And that's what we all have to do. We have to take that bad thing or that thing that's not that great that today and just use it to push you forward, to make you a little bit more ready to go forward with something else. I can still do business. My nothing wrong with fingers. My feet are swollen. And I can't walk that well, but you know what? It's all good. I have a bike. I have a total gym, so I can still exercise, all that. So what I'm saying is, don't let small things defeat you. And I've said before, and I'm just repeating something somebody else told me, is that when something bad happens, think of it in the context of what is the absolute worst thing that could possibly happen, and then that kind of reduces that and puts that in perspective. My feet are swollen. I could not have feet. That's probably the absolute worst thing for me that could possibly happen. I could not have feet. So you got swollen feet. Oh well, put some water on them or some hot water on them or something, soak them and keep it moving, baby, and just keep it moving. So you know, go forward, whatever it is. There's a lot of things. There's still a lot of things that I'm studying and trying to understand about my business and the ins and outs of technology and all that kind of stuff. But have to move forward, keep it moving, keep studying, keep learning, because that's what's going to help you in the end. Is just to keep going, keep learning, keep going. I mean, just keep it going, keep your spirits up as much as you can. If you need help with that, sometimes it's difficult for people to pump themselves up. But there are techniques that you can use. Affirmations. You can do what they call the mirror technique. Get in front of the mirror and cheer for yourself. Tell yourself you can do it over and over and again, and then tell yourself whatever outcome you want that is already done. Say it in the present tense. I have. I am. Those I am statements are really powerful. Write it out. Make yourself a vision board. I have three. And when you get down, go check them out. Look at them and be there. Be into that place or be into that desire that you have. I have a business statement written out on a big board. So these are the things I want to happen in my business, and it's written out on a big board, and I still write it in my gratitude journal every morning. I write stuff in my gratitude journal all the time. I mean, it's just my daily routine. So get yourself one. It doesn't have to be anything like this, or it doesn't have to be an official gratitude journal. Just get yourself like a notebook or something like that, and write in it. This thing is full, by the way. So just write in your journal what you want your life to look like, how you want things to be, but write it in the present tense. I am so happy and grateful now that whatever it is. And it's not a lie. It is what you're thinking. That is your goal. And it's faith is what it is. Faith, the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So if you can't see it yet, doesn't matter. It's there. It's yours. I promise. And when you have days when things just aren't going that great, think of all the things that are going great. Guess what? You remember yesterday when I said I was saying my affirmations on my walk? Money comes to me from from multiple sources on a continuous basis. Well, guess what? Again today, I had 3 notifications from 3 different platforms that I'm on that I got money. Plus, I got a deposit in my account. I have no idea where it came from. I got to look that up before I get too happy about that. But, I was like, whoo, okay. So, affirmations, believing it, and making sure that you're not just letting life get you down, because life is going to happen. Things are going to happen. Things are not going to be 100% all the time. But stay focused, stay in prayer, stay in faith, and do things. Get yourself a friend. Well, if you already have a friend, agree to talk to that friend every day, about something positive. Don't have someone that you're talking negative things to daily. That's just no. That'll mess with your head. Talk about something positive every single day. I know there are bad things going on in the world. Got it. But you don't have to talk about it every single day. Just, have a time during your day, or 2 or 3 times during your day, where you talk to somebody about something positive every day. Because that's going to keep your spirits up when things don't go quite as well. So that's my message today. And I'm sorry I'm kind of late today. It's just, it was one of those days, had a little challenge getting out of bed. So it's all good though, because I'm still alive. I'm still here. So guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Be safe, be happy, and be in prayer. I'll talk to you later. Bye. All right, guys, so that was the first video in the part 8 of the Then and Now Transformation Journey series. And this next one was made on July 1st. And for that day, I still had swollen feet, but I got up and I decided, I'm going to do the best that I can do as far as my exercise is concerned. So I got up and I did my bicycle, and I rode 10 miles that day. It was like 43-minute bicycle ride, and I had a doctor's appointment that day and all that. So I decided not to let anything defeat me, and I decided to push myself, because my original plan was to do a short version of the bicycle, and then I kept going on and on and on, and the more I went on, the better I felt. So in this one, it says, sometimes you have to push yourself to get ahead or to win, and if you control your mind, you can control your body. So enjoy this next video, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye.
Good morning, family. Smiley and I are back again to just today, bicycle day. I just did 10 miles on my bike, and I won't be on here long because I got an appointment at a doctor's office today. So hope everyone's doing well, and you're healthy, happy, wealthy, all your dreams are coming true, all of that. I just want to talk about pushing yourself, because this morning I says, well, I got a doctor's appointment, so I'm only going to do like maybe 8 miles, maybe. And then my legs were feeling so good, I did I did another mile. And then I said, well, yeah, you got time for another mile. And then I did another mile, and I started going faster and faster, and I was like, wow. Because I remember when I started on this bike, when I first got it, yeah, a couple of miles was, it. Yeah, going 30 minutes was out of the question, but this morning, 43 minutes. So push yourself. You never know how much you can accomplish if you push yourself, because it's very rewarding at the end as well. When you get to the end, you go, oh my God, I did it. So that's one of the things that I've been doing on this exercise and changing of life journey. It's just pushing myself to do the things that I normally would say, okay, that's too hard, I'm not gonna do that. So, push yourself. At the end of it is a reward. It's either, good health, more knowledge, more skill, more whatever, but, you always push yourself to do more, and you will have more and be more. It's just the way life works, you do more, you have more, you be more when you are more. And, you do as much as you can, and then go a little bit further. I'm not telling you to hurt yourself, though. That's just, that would defeat the purpose. But if just reach deep down and find that extra strength that you have inside of you, because you do have it inside of you. And I'm finding that more and more with myself, is that I have that extra strength, that extra push inside of me. Because I got up this morning and my feet are still swollen. So I said, you know what? Let's do the bike. Let's just go ahead and do the bike. Because, I have shoes that are bigger, so I could put them on and do my bicycle, but walking was just not within the realm this morning. So I said, you know what? Bicycle. And I pushed myself and I did 10 miles this morning. So, you can do it. You can do whatever you set your mind to do, because your mind, you can control what your body does by controlling your mind, controlling your self-talk, controlling you. This is you actually up in here. This is the body is an instrument of the mind. So if you control the mind, you can have the body do whatever you want it to do. I've seen stories of people who were told they would never walk again. But in their mind, they said, oh, no, this is not happening. I'm getting up and I'm going to walk. I don't care what these people say. They can tell me whatever they want. In my mind, I'm walking. And they do. The miraculous things have happened because people's minds changed. And if you change your mind about what you can and can't do, whew, baby, you will do a lot of things, a lot of great things, a lot of miraculous things, or what's seemingly miraculous, but it's just a natural progression of the mind. When you change it, you get to do that. And so, change your mind, push yourself as much as you possibly can. Don't hurt yourself, because then, if you're injured, you won't be able to do these things, except you can also push your mind to heal yourself faster. God is in us, and He gives us these abilities to heal and push ourselves to great heights. And some people disagree that we can heal ourselves, but we're God's creatures. God gave us that ability, and everybody says, well, God is healing us. Yes, within us. If you believe it, you have to believe it, and you have to change your mind in order to do it. So yes, God is healing you, but with your help. So if you don't believe it, it's not going to happen. He's not going to push past your belief system and say, okay, well, I'm going to do it anyway, whether they believe it or not. No, you have to believe it. So you have to cooperate with God in order for Him to work within you. So there you go, guys. I got to run because I got an appointment at 7:40, so I got to get out of here. I got to go take a shower and stuff. So I hope everyone's having a great, great day today, and that your day is as wonderful as it can possibly be. I know mine will be. And I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
All right, guys, so we're at the last video in this particular segment, the part 8 of the then and now journey. And so in this last video, it's like 26 minutes, so you're going to be here a while. But I hope you enjoy it, because this one, I actually was before I cut my hair, and I was asking the people that were looking at my video to, helped me make the decision, which prompted me also to talk about the power of decisions. And actually, I was talking about the power of decisions, but it kind of going into several other topics while I was talking, and really encouraging people to make decisions. And in making those decisions, you feel so much freer. You feel freer than you would when you're struggling with a decision that you don't make. So, and one of the decisions I was making was to cut my hair or not, and also to move to Italy or not. But with COVID, I'm stuck here for a while, but I'm still going. All right, guys, enjoy the video, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye. Good morning. How's everybody today? Good morning. How's everybody today? It's Vivian, and yes, I am dressed. I am not sweaty. I know. I'm always up and sweaty. I decided that today I was going to get dressed before I got on here, get all my stuff done before I got here. But it's been a interesting morning. So this morning I said, okay, so I'm going to do something with my hairs because I've been wearing it. You probably thought I cut it, right? I was pulling it back just to see how I felt with the shorter hairstyle. And I've worn my hair short before, but today I decided, well, I'll pull it down and I'll do something with it and all of that. So here's my dilemma. It's hot here in South Florida because we really only have like 2 seasons, hot and hotter. So my dilemma is whether or not I want to keep my hair because my hair is kind of thick, and or if I want to cut it short and just run my fingers through it and go. Because it's one of those things that you kind of have to make a quick decision on, and if you make the wrong decision, really you can't. If you cut it, you really can't go back on that decision, right? Well, because it'll grow back, but it'll take a while. So here's what I want from you. Comment and tell me, this or the short hair, which one? Let me know. But anyway, also I want to talk about the power of decision. Sometimes, when you make a decision, good or bad, whatever, you feel like there's a power in making decisions, whatever they are, whether they're for your life or your hair, or to improve your business, to improve your physical health, your mental health, whatever it is that you make a decision about. A lot of times it's very freeing, because you take, you weigh the pros and cons. Like I was talking to my sister the other day about moving to Italy, which is one of the things I want to do. So she says, oh, well, did you check this and did you check that? And she said, well, yeah, I've joined these international expatriate groups that people that have moved to different countries, and to see, ask questions and see, would this be a good thing for me? The big con right now is COVID-19, and the fact that most countries are not accepting anybody from the United States because, we have the highest amount of COVID-19 cases. So Even if I made the decision to move there, then comes the obstacles associated with that. So, even though I'm doing my research, I'm actually trying to learn the language. So, just making the decision that that's exactly what I wanted to do was freeing, because one of those things that happens when we haven't made a decision is the turmoil inside, and just having all of that. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should do this. I don't know if I shouldn't do this. And what is this person going to say? What is that person going to say? How is that person going to feel? So you're considering all of these things, but you're not considering all of what you want 100%, because, some people have family obligations where they couldn't do something like that because they're responsible for other people's lives. I'm not. My children are grown-ups, they're off on their own. They are very responsible adults. And so I'm good with that. I mean, even though if I moved there, I would miss them, but, they have planes. So I can still go, I can still see them. And, the downside, the pros and cons of the whole thing was preventing me from making a decision. So I said all that to say, if you're trying to make a decision about you and your life, yes, consider the pros and cons of the whole thing, because, there are pros and cons to moving to a country where you don't speak the language. You don't necessarily know the whole culture. And, just moving someplace where nobody. I know no one there. Well, I do know one person, but not close know them. I just know them. So consider all of your options and then make the decision. But because once you make the actual decision, then it's like, whew, okay, I can breathe now. I made a decision. And how you accomplish it is the backside of it. Because, Bob Proctor always says, what do you really want? Make that decision. First, the decision has to be made first before you can even think about anything else. Trying to get anything else in order before you've actually made a decision to do it is just noise. You're just doing stuff, right? But if you really focus and really make the decision, okay, this is what I'm going to do, then that's when you start planning. That's when you start checking off your list and says, okay, I need to do this, 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 and this. Because he gave an analogy of this couple that said they wanted to buy a house, but they couldn't buy the house because they didn't have the money. He says, well, you don't need the money. And they were like, what do you mean we don't need the money? He says, because you haven't actually made the decision to buy the house. So that was, it sounds funny, but for real, I mean, if you haven't actually made the decision to buy the house, what do you need the money for? You're not actually committed to the idea. If you're committed to the idea or the decision, then you then start to, all those things that you need to get what you want. Hey, Ruby, to get what you want, that will come about. Because as you work towards that goal, all of the things that you need, as long as you have the faith and belief that you will get it, then you will get it, because you will work towards it. You will take whatever actions you need to take to get there. And that's the beauty of making a decision, is that, okay, I've decided now, this is what I'm going to do. And as soon as you start doing that, things start coming into your life to help you to do that. And I find that to be so true, because every time I make an
actual decision, not, oh, I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I should do it or not. When you're wishy-washy like that, you haven't made a decision. When you make it up in your mind and you firm in that decision, then things will start happening, because then you will start doing things to get that dream or that thing that you decided to do. I think about my business. I started a business, and I'm working towards the business, and I'm doing, I was doing little things, so I'm doing here a little thing here and a little thing there. But then I said, oh, no. I am in business. I am in business for the long haul, and here's what I'm going to do. And I just started working at it. I mean, I still have a lot to learn, but it's a journey. It's one of those things that when you start and you make a firm decision that this is what I'm going to do, this is my life, this is what I plan to do, then you start getting more clear on what it is you need to do to get it done. I started taking different classes. I started listening to different gurus. I started my self-development. I started to work on my health, because that's important as well. When you work on your business and you don't take care of the rest of your life, the other parts of your life, like your health and your love life, your relationships, all of that, then it's not a 360 view. You have to do a 360, because if you don't, you're not going to be a completely whole person. Just completely concentrating on your financial health you're not going to be happy. I mean, you may get the money. I'm not saying you won't get the money, because you're going to be working towards that. But once you get the money, what have you got after that if you don't work on your health and your happiness? You're not going to, I'm 100% sure what you'll have this money, you'll go, okay, and then you see no one around you and you're sick or whatever, so now what are you going to do? I can't spend the money because I'm sick and tired all the time. So what am I spending my money on? Doctors. Not a good thing. If your love life, or the people that you love in your life, you've pushed them away while you were working on your money, then now you have nobody to share it with. So what's the point in all that money if you have nobody to share it with? Everybody in your life is gone because you pushed them away, or you said, I ain't got time for you. Yeah, that's not going to help you. And it's not going to help your family either, because yes, you do not want to hang around negative people, because that's not a good thing. When you're working on you, when you're working on you, you're being positive, you're taking positive actions. You want positive people in your life. You want people who are of the same mind that you are. But you can love people from a distance. You don't have to totally cut them out of your life at all. Just to say to them, look, I would like positivity in my life. I don't want to talk about, I'm not here to gossip about people. I don't want to talk about negative things. That is not the purpose in my life, and I don't want that in my life. Now, if you're on board, we can hang out. If you're not, then I'm going to have to love you from a distance. Don't be mean about it. Just tell them, look, I can't be around that right now, because I'm working on me, and my attitude and is very important for me to succeed in all these levels in my life. So that decision will be something that you have to make for you and your family. or friends or whoever it is that you need to have this conversation with, because it's really, and I don't want to say rude. Yeah, I do want to say rude. I was gonna say I don't want to say rude. Okay, I do want to say rude. It's rude to just cut people off. You know what I mean? It's these are, if your family, your friends, and things like that, just cut them off with no word or anything to say what happened. Now, if these are people that only talk to you periodically anyway, it's no big deal because they're not used to hearing from you. But those family members and friends that are used to hearing from you all the time, let them know what you're doing. If they're not on board, then okay, I love you, bye-bye. But to just cut people off with no explanation, I personally don't think that's a good idea. Because like I said, when you get to your destination, whatever it is you're trying to achieve, you get there and you're there by yourself. Yeah, I'm okay with being by myself, but I'm not going to alienate my family because, I'm building my business. I'm not going to alienate my family because, everybody's not on a diet. I'm not on a diet, by the way. I'm on a life change. Because here's the thing about diets. If you think of it as a diet, there's a beginning and an ending to a diet. If you think of it as a change of life, then you're golden, because by the time when you get to your goal weight or goal shape or whatever it is, then you're going to continue those healthy habits that you formed while you were making the change, because it's not a diet, it's a change in your lifestyle, a complete change in lifestyle. So that's a decision too. If you make the decision that I'm going to change my entire life so that I'm healthier, I look better, I feel better in my clothes, I feel sexy when I walk, like yesterday, even though I was limping a bit, I still felt better because I could hold my head up, and I felt sexier when I walked because I looked better in my clothes. Now, am I at my goal weight? No, but I'm working towards that, and I know that I'll get there because I'm changing my entire lifestyle to fit that goal. That's the decision that I made. So that way, when I started working on myself mentally to achieve that, that's what's keeping me going. So when you make a decision, firm, I might do that, or I don't know if I can't. That's not a decision. That's a wishy-washy. You gotta not be wishy-washy. Just do it or not. Do you really want it? If you do, make the decision, start doing things to achieve it. That's how you're going to get where you want to. That's the only way. Is you have to make the decision. Nobody else can do that for you. Now, I can get on here and I can encourage you to do it, and I can motivate you to do it, but motivation only lasts so long. Because it's like going to a seminar where there's a lot of hype. And when you're there, oh my God, you're just on it, and you're just really hyped up, and you're jumping around, and you think, oh yeah, I'm going to do this thing. And you leave the seminar and that atmosphere, and you get home and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm going to do it. And oh yeah, I'm going to do it. And then it goes down, 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 down. Unless you've 100% made the decision that this is what you're going to do, and you get home and you start working on it, and you start doing stuff, and you start connecting with people who have the same or similar goals. start connecting with those people, network with folks and have conversations with people, join groups that have the same types of goals, because that's what's going to keep that seminar atmosphere in your life while you're working on your goals. Because some days are going to be, not as cool as others, because things may not go quite as well one day as they did before. But you've made a decision. You've said, this is what I wanted to do, and you believe it, and you're going to achieve it. You may not even know how at this point, but God will start bringing people into your life to help you along with that goal. I've seen that with the decisions that I've made. I thought, and it might have been at one point, that I had what you call that shiny object syndrome, that I was just doing stuff because I didn't know what I wanted to do. No, it wasn't that. With everything that I've gotten involved with, I've learned something. And everybody's not like 100% guru in everything. So if I was not sticking with this program, I said, oh, okay, so I got this, that's some good stuff I learned. And then I'll get a message from somebody that, oh, I'm having problems with this. Oh, well, try this. Because I learned it in whatever program I was in. And then I started thinking about that, and I said, no, as I just made a decision, okay, well, that's enough of that. That's not for me. But then when I got something and I said, oh my God, this is it. And this is the decision I need to stick with this because this is it. And then I stuck with it, and I learned so much about business, about advertising, about all kinds of things, and things I'm still learning, and I'm still sticking with it because I know this is where I need to be. Right? So yes, there is such a thing as shiny object syndrome, and sometimes you can go off the deep end and you spend tons of money, and you can recognize it when you start getting broke buying things that really you're not going to ever use. That happened for a little bit, and then I said, no. You're only doing education. That's it. You're not buying all these products because it's not serving you. It's not helping your business. It's not helping anybody else. It's not serving you. So that's a decision I had to make as well. Okay, what do I need to get the education to do this business to help and serve others? That's another thing. When you make a decision about your business or your relationships or whatever, are you doing it for selfish reasons, or are you doing it because your life is spent serving others? If that's it's perfectly okay if all you want is stuff for you. That's fine. Don't let anybody think to make you feel bad about that. But we all live a life of service to others in some capacity. Are we like 100% committed to them and not taking care of ourselves? No, you're not doing that. But once you make a decision, decide how you can serve other people. Because I've always been a teacher at heart. And so when I learn something, I'll let somebody, okay, yeah, and I may not go out in a group and I probably need to improve upon that. I know I do. But people send me something individually. And it's, oh, Vivian, I saw your video or your post or whatever, and can you help me? And I do the best I can to help them if I know about it. But as I learn more and more, I can help them, and I get excited about that. That excites me, to help other people to learn what they need to learn to better themselves. And if it works, great. And sometimes I never hear from that person again, so I don't really know whether or not I helped them or not. But that's not the point. The point is I did the best I could for that person, and you know, if they improve because of it, or if I help them, I'm perfectly happy with that. Because that's why when I was on my job before I retired, I volunteered to instruct classes all the time because it just fed my soul to help other people. That was another decision, you know. That was something that I did to get away from the minutia of, you know, the regular day-to-day work, was to volunteer to do instructing work so that I could help other people and give them the knowledge they needed to move forward in their careers if that's what they wanted to do. And so and that nourished me. So do something that nourishes you but serves others, and that in itself is going to make your life so much better. I mean, it just doing something you love and you get to help other people is just awesome. So anyway, guys, I got on here to ask you to do me a favor. And this is like the end of my rant, by the way. Do me a favor and let me know in the comments somewhere down there, this hair or the other hair you see me with the pulled back and showing all my gray. But by the way, I'm not dyeing my hair, so if that's what you're looking to say, I'm not doing that. Because I waited years for my gray hair. I love gray hair, by the way. I think it's gorgeous. But long or short, because I'm leaning towards short because this is hot here, especially here in South Florida. But I like to change hairstyles sometimes, and once it's short, not many things you can do with it. So I haven't made a decision on that. I'm kind of giving or asking for opinions. I'm gonna do what I want to do anyway, but I'm leaning towards short, but I really haven't made that decision yet. So once I make the decision, I'll do whatever it is. But just want your opinion. Let me know. Comments. I'm gonna go now, but I talk to you later. And oh, before I go, guess what? 25 pounds gone. I got up this morning and I weighed myself and I looked at the scale and I went, oh my God, it's 25 pounds. So yeah, I am closer and closer to that weight goal, and I'm just celebrating and dancing around and seeing all that thing. So I just wanted to give that good piece of news at the end of my rant as well. So let me know what you think. I'll talk to you later. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that and that you gained something from it, some inspiration, some knowledge, whatever it is you gain from it. That's my motive here is to inspire, motivate, and make sure that you have a positive attitude in life. So I hope that's what you got from it. So I want to tell you that this is the end of this particular segment, and I will start working on part 9. But there's some links down below for the Wesley Virgin's Overnight Millionaire program. There's one for Bob Proctor's MSI program where you can go and you can collaborate and have masterminds and things like that with other business people, and it's a wonderful platform. They actually have a marketplace where you can market your products, and they'll do the advertising for you. So it's phenomenal. And so I put that link down below as well. And the link for iBoomerang, which is the network marketing company that I'm involved with. They are a fantastic company, and I would hope that you at least take a look at what they're doing, because they Holt & Bug started this company as a way to give back, and that's hence the name iBoomerang. Boomerangs, you throw out goodwill and goodwill comes back to you. So take a look at that, and I will talk to you later. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. But in the meantime, I wish you peace, I wish you love, and I love you guys so much. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.